We procured the design of Townhouse using RIBA International Design Competition. We wanted a design that would respond to the educational needs of the university in such a way that it made our students particularly feel welcome. The most important thing from our point of view was the quality of this building, and that is because we believe that Townhouse is a physical manifestation of the university's educational ethos. The most important benefit from our perspective of going down the RIBA design competition route was that it allowed us to engage with architectural practices who we felt would better understand the university's educational ethos and how to translate that into an architectural solution. It was very important to have a comprehensive brief for the building because it's really important that architectural practice you're engaging with understand what you actually want from the building. The RIBA advised us in terms of the design brief, and they indicated the kinds of sections they would expect to see in a good design brief. We initially went out to expression of interest and we received 35 responses. We then, in conjunction with the adjudication committee, narrowed that down to 5 practices who went off as part of the invitation to tender phase and produced design submissions which we then evaluated before deciding on an outcome. In the end, the unanimous selection of the adjudication committee was to award the commission to Grafton Architects. The Grafton solution was the one that best reflected the educational aspirations of the university, so we were all very happy to award the commission to them. Townhouse is the front door to the university first and foremost, but it is also the main library for the Penwyn Road campus, which is the university's biggest campus. It contains 6 dance studios and a performance space at ground level, but the most important thing is that the building is entirely designed around answering the needs of our students. So we're walking now into the covered courtyard, as we call it. It's a really good example of the kind of fundamental design approaches that Grafton adopted to the building because it has a bit of everything in it. Grafton were very, very keen that there would be a transparency to the space and there would be a visual connection to the upper floors. Because when you're on any of those floors, you can see back in here and you know where you are in the building. If you think about it from the point of view of the design competition, we didn't ask for any of the things I've just pointed out. We asked for an assembly space for about 300 people. That's what the brief asked for, but Grafton interpreted that in this way, and that's what I mean about getting more than you ask for when you go to competition, because you get creative ideas from creative people. When I think about how the RIBA competition benefited the end result that we have achieved here, really importantly, it allowed the university to look at 5 different design approaches from 5 very good architectural practices and to think about what it wanted and what it didn't want. That's a huge advantage because it allows you to understand what different approaches might look like and to decide which one you think works best for your needs. Without a competition like this, that simply wouldn't have happened. We felt that the design competition process worked so well for us that when it came to the design of our new building for the Kingston School of Art, we decided to go with the RIBA competition team again. When the building opened in January 2020, the thing that we were absolutely delighted about was that the students just got it immediately. It was great to see them and great to see the staff responding so fantastically to the building. And then, as time went on and we started winning awards, culminating with the Sterling Prize and the EU Mies van der Rohe Award, that really was the icing on the cake.